What's up guys, Varieters here, and today I will be finishing our Gizmo tools review. The equipments here in Gizmo build. So we actually have two more blocks in which we're actually going to have a review, and I think this is just going to be a very fast review because this is just the dynamic blocks and the Gizmo decoration. So most probably these are for design purposes. Okay, so yeah, so before anything else, hit the subscribe button over there, and don't forget to comment your thoughts about our today's episode. Okay, so shout out to our 530 subscribers, and yeah, that's just it. Okay, so now let's start. Okay, so now let us start with the dynamic block. So what does this thing do? These are somehow moving blocks or somehow interactable blocks that are somehow moving. Actually, that is why they are called dynamic. It provides aesthetics, and aside from aesthetics, is they actually provide a somehow cool effects. For example, if you're actually going to put a dash ramp on your gizmo, another player might might get thrown away by the dash ramp, and that's just awesome. And for example, you actually put a bouncy block, and I think your gizmo will probably bounce as it hits the ground. And for example, you have a trampoline block, your gizmo will somehow have an amusement what do you call it, place. Okay, so where other players can actually play, and I think that is actually a good part out there. And I think the bouncy mushroom is actually similar with the trampoline block. It's just that the bouncy mushroom is actually quite different design. So the dynamic blocks are pretty much just design blocks with movements. Okay, so you can actually put this on your gizmo depending on your designs, and what kind of gizmo are going to make. For example, I think dash ramps are actually good at futuristic type of gizmos, and if you are not building a futuristic type of gizmo, I think this won't fit your gizmo, because I think fancy bouncy mushrooms or what do you call that, bouncy block will probably be the thing for that. Okay, so I think that's just it. I told you this is just going to be a very fast video. Okay, so now let's go to the gizmo decoration. So most probably this is just for aesthetics, no effects. Now this is just for effects. There are some parts, or actually what do you call that, decorations right here, which are very good, and I actually find them very attractive, and I'll be picking 3 of them. Okay, so I think this is just a I don't need to further explain this because this is just for the decoration, and your decoration is somehow dependent, or dependent, I don't know the right term, but it somehow depends, yeah, that's actually the term, on how are you going to build your gizmo. Okay, so going back, so we actually have number 3. I'll be having the red lantern. So the red lantern actually provides a good Chinese thing. Chinese kind of look. Chinese design, and I think most Chinese houses that I saw on movies are actually have red lanterns, and that is quite good. And it provides light. But this lantern does not provide light. So okay, so spoiler, no lights for the red lanterns. So yeah, and I actually wanted to put this on the sides of my gizmos. I actually put this on my past gizmos if you're actually going to watch that or those videos. And yeah, so this is good for, especially if your gizmo is color red. The totality of your gizmo is color red, and most probably you're actually going to have a good design for the red lantern. Okay, so the next thing that we'll be having is number 2, is we have the here. So we have the flame decal. I don't know why is it called flame decal. So left and right, they're both on the second spot. Okay, so why is this good? You can actually add the effect of your gizmo having a booster. By adding some fancy thing. Actually, that's just good. And actually it's just that it's not just for the boosters. Okay, so you can actually put some cannon looking looks on your gizmo and put that on in front of that Canon looking design, and you'll have the flamethrower effect, and that's just cool. I mean, I tried to put flame decals on my gizmos before, and it looks perfect. I mean, I do not have one of these because I actually put that on my other gizmo. So yeah, so having these decals design or flames will certainly boost your look and your awesomeness. Okay, and for the number one, I'm actually confused on what I'm going to put, but I actually made up my mind, so I'm going to put the ghost decal. I mean, this is actually quite cute. I mean, having a buddy at the same time, you can put that beside you. I mean, you're driving while you're with somebody, and that's just good. And look at that. Look how cute the ghost decal is, and having many of them beside you is just cute and freaky at the same time, and that's just cool. Okay, and I actually wanted to have more types of somehow a mannequin type of design, because it provides a buddy type of buddy type for your gizmos, because not everybody will go into your gizmo and hop in and ride with you. So mannequin decals are actually going to be good, and mannequin decals that can be designed, that's just going to be awesome. Okay, so I think that's just it. It took us a while for us to finish this video, because I actually had the top 3 party gizmo decorations, and yeah. So on our next episode, I'll be having a review on the pets if they will be available. I mean, I'm actually excited for the new feature, and I don't know. It's just wow, and I don't know, and I think I'll be uninstalling QUIRK and reinstalling it at the same time, because I still have the lag problem. It's somehow fixed, but it's coming back. I don't know why. I actually played a lot of games, but I never experienced this kind of lag. I think it's okay. So I think it's most probably the way I downloaded the game, because I downloaded the first version of QUIRK way back last year. So I think it's going to be a lot of hustle, I think. So I don't know, but yeah. So I'll be uninstalling and reinstalling it at the same time to improve the lag system, and I'll be updating you if that is going to work, because most of my friends told me that you just have to uninstall and reinstall the application, and it will somehow reduce or remove the lag system. So yeah, guys, and as always, I'm Varieters, and just remember that Variety loves you. So yeah, guys, don't forget to subscribe for you to get notified. Okay, so